Hi everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and today I have a stencil from a Colorful Life Designs that's layered and all in one stencil. This is called Hydrangea. It's a 6x9. I have a card panel here and some ink pads from Catherine Pooler, and here is the finished card, but I'm going to show you how I made it, so stick around to the end and we'll go through the process together. So this is Tranquil, is the first excuse me, light blue color, Cove Blue. Then I have Clay Mask and Sea Glass. These are the colors that I'm going to use. Now, what's so great about this is you really just kind of move the different portions overlapping with each other, and you have this awesome layered stencil all within just that one sheet of Mylar. So I'm working right on a card base. This is 4¼ inches by 5½, so US A2 size. Just kind of figuring out, first of all, the bloom, getting that centered where I want it in the composition, and then I'm using some mint tape to mask off the openings where I don't want ink to go down initially. Now, this was my first time using it, so I did have to kind of fuss around a little bit. I wasn't entirely sure if the stems lined up exactly where they were with the blooms or if I needed to move things around. So you'll see I'm kind of playing a little bit as I go to figure it out, but she really did make this so simple in terms of the design. So I'm going lighter handed in spots, heavier handed in others with those two blues. I was trying to get kind of how I picture a hydrangea. Now here I decided to do I think the leaves first, and then I figured I would line up the stem if it wasn't just automatically in line based on where it was with the bloom. I hope that makes sense. I'm guessing you'll probably figure out what I'm talking about once you start playing with it. Oh, I forgot. I actually did the little inner portions of the bloom first. So I'm coming in with that clay mask color after lining these up in the little openings. And then I think I do the leaves. So again, I don't even need to move it, just where the inner portion of the leaves. See, this is where I'm back and forth. I'm confusing myself. Don't mind me. I'm just talking nonsense. Mary Kay basically made it easier than I made it on myself. Okay, so trust the design. Everything kind of falls in place. So if you have the little inner portions of the blooms lined up with the actual blooms, then the leaves will be in the correct place as well. So you don't need to move it all around and make it more complicated than it needs to be. That's just me making it difficult for myself. So trust the process, trust the stencil. It'll be fine. So basically I'm coming in just kind of masking where I need to and doing the green leaves. And then ultimately I'll come in with the stem. So I think decide I wanted to add a little bit of variation in color. So I did come back in and kind of make parts of the green darker for the leaf and the stem. Now, as you can see, everything lines up perfectly in here. I kind of made it more complicated than I needed to. So I think I could have just done the bloom, done the stem all in that one pass, and then done the other parts, the leaves and the little inner portions. So you probably could have done it in just 2 steps. But again, I like to make things difficult for myself. So coming back in, lining it up again, coming in with a darker green because I wanted to add some variation in color, kind of like there was with the blooms. I didn't want the leaves to be too flat. So I'm just coming in darker here. And then I'll see once I pull this back if I'm happy with it or if I'm going to be precious about it and make more adjustments. So I'm good there. Now I just got to figure out how I want to finish it with the sentiment. So I'm going to flip through my sentiment binder. That one was kind of cool, that Celebrate You. That's a Concord 9th. But as you saw, I ultimately didn't end up going with that. Just going to flip through. I do decide to make it a happy birthday card. This is a cool stamp and die set from scrapbook.com. I will link this and all the other products in the video description box below if you expand and scroll down. If you follow my links, that's no additional cost to you, and that really does help out your favorite creators. So that's the best way to hook them up, is to like their videos, leave comments, subscribe. All that is free. And then if you do decide to shop, be sure to use their links, and that'll really help them out. So just flipping through to make sure that's the direction I want to go, but I did ultimately end up using that gray happy birthday from scrapbook.com. And I'm just going to kind of put all the pieces together once I make my final decision and stop being fussy here. But it really was such a simple design in the end. So just kind of showing you yet more options. That one would have been fun too, that sweet friend that was from Honeybee Stamps, I believe. And I have these in the back here from all to new. So I recently reorganized. I'm kind of excited going through it, looking at my options. I did add to it and just kind of put them in categories so it was easier to sort through and find what I needed. But I did decide to cut this panel down. This is a A2 size stitched rectangle die from LDRS Creative, and I'm putting that happy birthday right over kind of the stem underneath the bloom. I attached everything together. I did pop up the happy birthday a little bit with some foam strips, and then I have opalescent hydrangea. What a perfect name. This is Card Bling from A Colorful Life Designs. This is also 10% off if you use my coupon, so use AmyFan10 at checkout and save on your complete order. That will apply to everything in the shop other than Master Creator Bundles, so be sure to take advantage and save some loot if you decide to shop. But this is just one of many awesome new stencils in the shop for February, so be sure to check out the rest. And check out our fan group if you're on Facebook. We do have all our design team posts in there, lots of inspiration on our designs. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.